Hi, my name is L.A. Kelly. I'm a coach here at Dorado Jiu Jitsu, and I'm one of the 3 coaches for our family jiu-jitsu at home. Our family jiu-jitsu at home program is designed to learn jiu-jitsu in a fun way. We focus on skills, jiu-jitsu skills, basic jiu-jitsu skills, but we also practice important life skills. And those 3 skills are mainly focus, hustle, and having a good attitude. Each week in the 5-week program is a progression. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is when we did our lessons. If you guys would like to set them up to do a lesson on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I would encourage you to schedule a time, a specific time in your routine. Maybe Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday works great. I think it's best to have a day or 2 apart, and each lesson builds on the previous lesson. Monday and Wednesday are more technique focused. Friday we do a lot of review. We try to make it fun, and we added some new games. If no one in the family's trained jiu-jitsu before or done any kind of martial arts, that's not a problem. Just follow my lead. I try to guide the parent and the coach or the assumed coach of the practice by talking over or during our practice sessions. So follow my lead. It would be helpful or beneficial if you watch the video in advance. So if you're the coach, maybe going through and watching the video before doing it would be helpful. Some of the parts you guys can pause. Some of the parts you guys can fast forward over. In our practice, I have my son who's 8 years old and my daughter who's 6 years old. And they kind of assume almost two different levels of jiu-jitsu and 2 different experiences with jiu-jitsu. My son, he's a little bit older, and so we kind of do a little more competitive jiu-jitsu stuff. Whereas my daughter, she's a little bit younger, and the stuff that we do is we really focus on the basics. We slow things down a little bit. What do you need to train in the class? T-shirt and shorts, really. You don't need any kind of gear. You won't need to get a gi jacket. You don't have to have a belt. In our classes, we use a towel as a way to practice grip work and to work on some pull-ups. So if you have a beach towel or kind of a long skinny towel, that would be great to have. Other than that, it's important that you're training in a safe area. If you don't have mats, I would recommend a carpeted area. Maybe if you have yoga mats, you can put some yoga mats on there to give you some extra padding, or even putting in a couple extra comforter or something on top of your carpet would be great. Really be mindful of the wall and the sharp edges or corners that you have. I recommend using towels, blankets, and pillows to cover those areas so that you're training in a safe training environment. In training, it's really important that you guys make a commitment. So make a commitment to training 3 times a week. Make a commitment to training at a specific time that's convenient for you and your family. And make a commitment to doing it for 5 weeks. Follow the program. If you make an excuse, there's always going to be a good excuse not to train. The important thing is to make it convenient. So Saturday at 7 at night might not be after you've had dinner, might not be a good time to train. Or Sunday morning at 5 a.m. might not be a good time to train. For some of you, it might be great, but for most of us, it's probably not going to be the best time. Find 3 hours in your weekly routine that you can include jiu-jitsu and commit to that for 5 weeks. I think doing that is going to give you the benefits that we want to get in terms of learning the skills, improving our focus, improving our hustle and our attitude, and having fun all at the same time. Each lesson starts with a pair card and ends with a story. The pair card stands for positive engagement and response. It's a fun way to communicate with your training partner through a little card, and that gives you a little prompt or a little quote or a message. My family and I really enjoy using it, and the responses have been funny at times. Sometimes they're clear cut, Sometimes we can't really think of a response, and that's okay. It's just a fun way to communicate with each other. The story at the end of class is a good way to wind down, and hopefully we can add to a lesson or a story that you may not have available in your library